Hello everyone, welcome to Kansas Future. Is Travis Kelce hinting at retirement? The Kansas City Chiefs superstar tight end just signed a record-breaking deal, but his latest comments have fans wondering about his future. Let's dive into the story that has everyone talking. Travis Kelce, the heart and soul of the Kansas City Chiefs offense, recently signed a monumental 2-year extension, making him the highest-paid tight end in the NFL. This new deal secures Kelce through the 2025 season, but it also comes with a dose of uncertainty. Kelce himself admitted he's unsure what lies beyond this contract, sparking retirement speculation. "I'm going to love the next 2 years playing here in Kansas City, and we'll see what happens after that," Kelce said. While his gratitude toward the Chiefs organization was clear, his words left fans questioning whether the 35-year-old might hang up his cleats sooner rather than later. Adding fuel to the fire during his podcast New Heights, co-hosted with his brother Jason Kelce, Travis reflected on Sunday's game against the Cleveland Browns. He confessed that it felt like a farewell to his hometown crowd. "It felt so surreal, like I was giving it one last hurrah," he said. For a player who has only played in Cleveland twice during his 12-year career, this emotional reflection has fans speculating if Kelce's days in the league are numbered. The Chiefs are scheduled to host the Browns in 2020. But will Kelce still be around to face his former hometown team? At this point, it's anyone's guess. Travis Kelce remains a pivotal piece of the Chiefs' Super Bowl aspirations, but his recent comments are a reminder that even the brightest stars eventually face the end of their journey. Whether Kelce retires after this contract or surprises us with more seasons, one thing is certain: his legacy in Kansas City is already set in stone. What do you think about Kelce's comments? Is retirement on the horizon, or is this just reflective talk from a hometown hero? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more Chiefs news. Until next time, Chiefs Kingdom, the 2024 season, a perfect storm at Arrowhead. Chiefs Kingdom, the 2024 season has been a perfect storm at Arrowhead Stadium. 8-0, undefeated on home turf, and now the playoffs are calling. But here's the twist. In every perfect home season before this, heartbreak followed. Will history repeat itself, or is this team built to shatter the past and claim another Super Bowl? Stick around as we dive into the magic, the memories, and what's next for this unstoppable squad. The Kansas City Chiefs have done it again, another electrifying regular season at Arrowhead Stadium, wrapping up a perfect 8-0 home record. Can you feel the energy? This marks only the 4th time in franchise history we've achieved an undefeated home season. The last times were in 1995, 1997, and 2003. But, Chiefs fans, we all know those flawless home campaigns came with a bittersweet twist. Each of those seasons ended with a disappointing playoff loss at Arrowhead. So here's the big question. Will history repeat itself, or is this team built differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to vote in our poll. Do you think Arrowhead is the toughest place in the NFL for any team to play? Now let's take a trip down memory lane and relive those past perfect home seasons, moments of greatness, but also heartbreak. The infamous Lynn Elliott game, 1995. Chiefs fans still remember this one all too well. Our kicker, Lynn Elliott, missed 3 field goals, all within makeable distances. It was brutal. The Colts walked away with a 10-7 victory, leaving Arrowhead stunned and our Super Bowl dreams dashed. The 1997 heartbreaker against Denver. Another year filled with promise. We faced the Denver Broncos in the divisional round. The game was tight, but a controversial coaching decision looms large in Chiefs lore. Elvis Gerbach was chosen to start over a red-hot Rich Gannon. The Broncos edged us out 14-10 and went on to win the Super Bowl. That one still stings. The no-punt game, 2003, dubbed the no-punt game, this was an offensive spectacle. Neither team punted the ball, but the Colts capitalized on every possession. A missed field goal and a costly fumble sealed the Chiefs' fate in a heartbreaking 38-31 shootout. Now let me ask you, which of these playoff losses haunts you the most, or are you ready to leave the past in the dust and focus on the future? Hit the comments and let's talk about it. Why the Patrick Mahomes era feels different. Here's the good news. This isn't the 90s or early 2000s anymore. This is the Patrick Mahomes era, and it's a whole new ballgame. Let's talk about why the Mahomes-led Chiefs feel like a clean slate. Remember those playoff heartbreaks? Patrick Mahomes has been rewriting our story one game at a time. Take the Colts, for example, the team that crushed our dreams in 1995 and 2003. In 2010, Mahomes led the Chiefs to a dominant playoff victory over them, flipping the script. And the Broncos? Over the last decade, we've absolutely owned them. Mahomes has been a key part of that dominance, and it's clear this team isn't afraid of history. The numbers speak for themselves. Mahomes boasts an incredible 13-2 postseason record and has already led the Chiefs to 3 Super Bowl titles in just 5 years. It's hard to overstate how remarkable that is. Here's a question for you. Where does Mahomes rank among the all-time greats? Top 5? Top 3? Or maybe he's already the GOAT? Share your thoughts in the comments below. With Mahomes at the helm, it feels like this team is built differently. The curses, the bad luck, none of it seems to matter anymore. But let's not overlook the challenges ahead. This season, the Chiefs are poised to lock down the #1 seed in the AFC. Even if that doesn't happen, we're guaranteed at least one playoff game at Arrowhead. That's exciting, but let's be real. Home playoff games haven't always been kind to us. Chiefs fans, get ready. A new weapon for Patrick Mahomes? Chiefs Kingdom, it's been a hot week behind the scenes for the team. And yes, it's confirmed. There's a new weapon in the red zone for Patrick Mahomes. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button if you're a passionate Chiefs fan. Drop a comment like, "Go Chiefs, I believe we can win." And let's talk football. The Kansas City Chiefs made a notable addition to their roster ahead of their Christmas Day matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. On December 23rd, the team announced the signing of tight end Robert Tonyan to the practice squad. Tonyan, who excelled as a reliable red zone target for Aaron Rodgers during his time with the Green Bay Packers, could bring a significant boost to the Chiefs' offense. For those who don't remember, Tonyan broke out in 2020 with the Packers, recording a career-high 586 receiving yards and an impressive 11 touchdowns. Standing at 6'5", Tonyan became Rodgers' go-to guy inside the 20-yard line, finishing his time in Green Bay with 17 touchdowns and over 1,400 receiving yards in 5 seasons. This year, Tonyan bounced around, spending time with the Chicago Bears and Minnesota Vikings, though he has yet to recapture his 2020 form. Now he has a new opportunity in Kansas City, where injuries have thinned the tight end room. With rookie Baylor Cupp out again and Anthony Ferkser recently exhausting his practice squad elevations, the Chiefs needed reinforcements behind Travis Kelce and Noah Gray. Tonyan could be the perfect fit to step in. A timely addition, the timing of this move couldn't be better. Andy Reid's offense thrives on versatility, and with Kelce drawing heavy coverage week in and week out, having a second or even third tight end who can catch passes and block effectively is a big win. While it's unclear how quickly Tonyan will adapt to the Chiefs' complex playbook, there's a good chance we'll see him on the field against the Steelers. Whether he plays a few snaps or takes on a bigger role, his prowess in the red zone could be the X factor Kansas City needs. Deontay Johnson claimed by the Texans. In other news, wide receiver Deontay Johnson, a potential Chiefs target, has been claimed off waivers by the Houston Texans. Johnson, a former Pro Bowl receiver and 1,000-yard threat, has had a tumultuous season, bouncing between teams and dealing with discipline issues. While his talent is undeniable, his struggles to find a steady role in recent years likely made him a risky addition. With Hollywood Brown healthy and back in the lineup, the Chiefs appear confident in their current wide receiver core. Still, losing a player like Johnson is worth monitoring as Houston works him into their system. Week 17 Outlook, Chiefs vs Steelers. So what does all this mean for the Chiefs heading into Week 17? Kansas City is 14-1, just one win away from securing the top seed in the AFC. Adding Tonyan could give Mahomes another weapon as the offense builds momentum heading into the playoffs. Meanwhile, the defense, which has been stellar lately, will need to maintain its intensity against the Steelers team desperate for a win to keep their postseason hopes alive. Injury concerns loom large. Since Monday, injury updates have surprised fans. The Chiefs announced that Chris Jones, calf, DJ Humphries, hamstring, and Shamari Connor, concussion, did not practice. Offensive tackle Jawan Taylor, knee, was limited, raising concerns about Mahomes' protection against the Steelers' aggressive pass rush. On the Steelers' side, starter Joey Porter Jr., knee, and wide receiver Ben Skowronek, hip, were also listed as non-participants, while quarterback Justin Fields, playing admirably despite an abdominal issue, was limited in practice. For Chiefs fans, the spotlight is on Chris Jones. His dominant presence on the defensive line has been essential all season, and any lingering issues with his calf could impact how Kansas City handles Pittsburgh's offense. Similarly, concerns about Taylor's knee and Humphrey's hamstring raise questions about protecting Mahomes, especially against the Steelers' defense, known for bringing the heat. Your turn, Chiefs fans. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think of the Robert Tonyan signing? Can he be a game changer in the red zone, or will he need more time to make an impact? And how do you feel about losing Deontay Johnson? Was it a blessing in disguise, or should the Chiefs have taken a chance on him? With the Chiefs riding a 5-game winning streak and holding an impressive 14-1 record, this Week 17 matchup against the Steelers is crucial for maintaining momentum and securing the top seed in the AFC. As the Kansas City Chiefs prepare to face the Pittsburgh Steelers, depth and health are becoming increasingly critical factors. Despite the concerns highlighted in the injury report, the Chiefs remain a 3-point favorite for the game, with ESPN's matchup predictor giving them a 55.6% chance to win. However, this matchup won't be a cakewalk. The Steelers, with a solid 10-5 record, are coming off back-to-back losses but are desperate for a win to solidify their playoff position. So, Chiefs fans, what's your take? How concerned are you about the injuries? Will the team's depth rise to the occasion, or could these setbacks slow Kansas City down? Patrick Mahomes, proving he's not human, again. Just 6 days ago, Chiefs Kingdom collectively held its breath as Patrick Mahomes limped off the field in Cleveland with what looked like a painful ankle sprain. For most players, that kind of injury means 2 to 3 weeks on the sidelines, but this is Mahomes we're talking about, and what he did against the Houston Texans on Saturday left everyone in awe. From the very first snap, Mahomes showed no signs of slowing down. On the opening possession, faced with a daunting 3rd and 13, he burst out of the pocket, gaining nearly enough for a first down. Just 2 plays later, Mahomes took off again, this time sprinting 15 yards into the end zone for the game's first touchdown. It was classic Mahomes, fearless, explosive, and completely unfazed by his injury. By the end of the game, he had completed 28 of 41 passes for 260 yards, 1 touchdown, and 0 interceptions, leading the Chiefs to a 27-19 victory over the Texans. Head coach Andy Reid put it best: he didn't miss a beat. Mahomes, the definition of leadership. Mahomes isn't just playing football, he's redefining what it means to be a leader and competitor. In his post-game press conference, he said, "If I'm going to ask my teammates to play through pain, I have to do that too." That kind of mentality inspires a team, and it's a big reason why the Chiefs are now 14-1, poised to claim the number 1 seed in the AFC. The offensive line also deserves credit. They provided stellar protection for Mahomes, allowing only 1 sack against a Texans defense that came ready to pounce. Joe Thuney's performance at left tackle was particularly impressive, stepping in and delivering a game-changing effort amid the constant rotation of players on the offensive line this season. The return of key playmakers, the Chiefs' offense is hitting its stride at the right time. Hollywood Brown made his regular season debut after recovering from a shoulder injury, and Isaiah Pacheco's electric return from a broken fibula added another spark to the lineup. This team is firing on all cylinders as the playoffs approach. Of course, there was one heart-stopping moment late in the 4th quarter. Mahomes took a heavy hit from Danielle Hunter while throwing a pass, momentarily sparking concern that he might leave the game. But, true to form, Mahomes recovered and finished strong. The ankle will continue to be monitored, but Saturday's performance proved that he's ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. Looking ahead, grit and determination, the Chiefs have faced their fair share of adversity this season: injuries, a tough schedule, and close games. Yet, they've overcome it all with grit and determination. Mahomes' ability to bounce back and inspire his team has been pivotal, and the Chiefs seem poised to carry this momentum deep into the playoffs. Now it's your turn, Chiefs fans. How concerned are you about the injuries? Will the team's depth step up to fill the gaps, or could these setbacks derail the momentum? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Chiefs updates. Go Chiefs! And before you go, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all the action as we get closer to the playoffs. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Chiefs!